Welcome, football enthusiasts! New updates on Messi's return to Barca, Casemiro shocks everyone with his decision, another club rejects Ronaldo, and Mbappe has a new intriguing status at PSG. Press like, subscribe and share your thoughts on Casemiro's move to United. And while you're writing, we proceed to start. Let's get the show on the pitch. Wolverhampton Wanderers have acquired centre-back Matheus Nunes from Sporting Lisbon for €45 million, setting an absolute record in terms of most expensive signings by this English club. Giovanni Simeone has joined Napoli from Hellas Verona on an initial loan with an obligation to buy if certain clauses are triggered. Heading to play Champions League at the age of 37, and Ronaldo isn't. With these words, US women's soccer legend Heather O'Reilly, who currently plays for Irish side Shelbourne, captioned her photo on Twitter. Memphis Depay's departure will not help Barcelona immediately sign Jules Koundé. In order to pull off such a move, the Catalans may need another 8 to 10 million. Sassuolo forward Giacomo Raspadori is very close to finding himself at Napoli. Today, he is about to undergo a medical checkup. Napoli will lay out €5 million for the loan with a buyout option for €25 million. Fulham are trying to sign Brighton and Hove Albion striker Neil Maupay from Nottingham Forest. The Cottagers have already made their offer to the club. The management of Nice is trying to get Real legend Marcelo as a free agent. The parties have been in contact for several days. Manchester United right-back Aaron Wan-Bissaka is close to returning to Crystal Palace. Manchester United are interested in signing either Osmir Begovic from Everton or Dynamo's Georgi Bushan from Dynamo Kiev as David De Gea's substitute. Udinese are looking for actor Bellerin, who plans to terminate his contract with Arsenal in the coming days. Young Man City striker Liam Delap has joined Stoke City on loan. He is the son of Potter's legend Rory Delap. Nottingham Forest have agreed on a £35 million move for Wolverhampton central midfielder Morgan Gibbs-White. The amount can grow to £45 million if bonuses are taken into account. Callum Hudson-Odoi is on the verge of leaving Chelsea on loan this summer, with Newcastle United being his main option. Southampton and Borussia Dortmund remain in the race too. Sevilla and Mexico winger Jesus Tecatito Corona will miss 4 to 5 months with a fractured fibula and torn left ankle ligament. He may not participate in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. LYON teenage right-back Malo Gusto could be willing to move to Manchester United or Barcelona this summer. This summer, Bayern have sold its players for €90 million, registering a new club record. Marseille have joined the battle against Tottenham Hotspur for Atalanta's attacking midfielder Ruslan Malinovsky. Cengiz Under could be included in the deal. Centre forward Boulaye Dia has switched Villarreal for Salernitana on loan for €1 million. Per Shores has departed Ajax to sign for Italian Serie A side Torino for €9 million. Colombia centre-back Gianluca Mi has moved to Bologna from Genk for €8 million. Manchester United fans will hold a protest ahead of the fixture against Liverpool. They want the Glazers to sell the club. Newcastle United are continuing making attempts to bring Watford forward João Pedro, despite 2 previous bids being rejected by the club from Championship. We currently see no reason to sell Munir. That's not in our plans, stated Borussia Dortmund director Sebastian Kehl. Real Madrid central midfielder Antonio Blanco has joined CADIZ on a 1-year loan. Brazilian defender Vanderson from AS Monaco is seen as a backup option for Barcelona on the right flank of the defensive line. Spurs central midfielder Tengayan Ndombele has already arrived in Naples for a medical, as Napoli are about to have the Frenchman on loan. Chelsea have offered Atletico Madrid €60 million for Marcos Llorente. Las Colchoneras midfielder refused such an opportunity. Ajax key defender Jurriën Timber has extended his contract until the summer of 2025. Chelsea could send centre-back Trevoh Chalobah on loan with no buyout option. Atletico Madrid winger Yannick Ferreira Carrasco has been shortlisted by Manchester United. Villarreal defender Foyth is very close to ending up at Barca. Yellow Submarine are already preparing to find someone to replace Juan. Nicolo Zaniolo will not leave Roma in the transfer summer window, possibly renewing his deal with the club. Southampton are very close to recruiting Manchester United central midfielder James Garner. On August 25th, a feature-length documentary about Luis Figo's scandalous transfer to Real Madrid from Barcelona will be available on Netflix. Achraf Hakimi is among right-back options for Barcelona, according to El Chiringuito TV. Europa League and Conference League qualification playoffs were also held yesterday. We've selected the most captivating results just for you. Let's move on to the main news of the day. Manchester United have made a bid to Real Madrid for Casemiro in the amount of 70 million euros, despite the footballer already having a contract valid until the summer of 2026. To the surprise of many, the Brazilian has accepted the Red Devils' offer, and he hopes to leave Los Blancos on a high note, also feeling the thirst for a new challenge in his career. Casemiro intends to discuss his future with Carlo Ancelotti in the coming days. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, whose fortune is estimated at $13 billion, may become a new owner of Manchester United. It's reported that the businessman wishes to purchase a majority stake from the Glazer brothers. Earlier on, Ratcliffe, who's known to be the Britain's richest man, had declared his interest to buy Chelsea, but it was too late to submit his bid. Chelsea are desperate to complete Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's transfer agreement, as Thomas Tuchel is pushing for this exact deal. In the coming hours, the Gabonese forward will meet with representatives of Chelsea, who will bring him a draft of a potential contract. In case the conditions satisfy the 33-year-old footballer, the pensioners will make an official 27 million euros proposal to Barca. However, now Aubameyang is reportedly inclined to stay at Camp Nou. Xavi also sees Pierre-Emerick in his further plans. Borussia Dortmund were almost the last side that Cristiano Ronaldo could join this summer. The Portuguese agent, Jorge Mendes, actually had a talk with Hornets leadership, and Ronaldo himself was eager for the transfer. Although Borussia D have decided to abandon this idea, as they have already signed the experienced Anthony Modeste in order to replace injured Sebastian Aller. Another valid reason is that Ronaldo won't fit into the club's game philosophy. Yesterday, Robert Lewandowski stopped his car in front of the entrance to the training ground to take a picture with two individuals who took advantage of the moment, grabbed his phone and a Patek Philippe watch worth 70,000 euros. Then Lewandowski began to chase them in his vehicle, leading to his car getting damaged as a result, and Robert himself bled from the forehead. After the incident, both young men were eventually arrested. Kylian Mbappe is unhappy with how PSG are playing after being led to believe that the team would play around his strength, claims TNT Brazil. The Frenchman now feels isolation and tension in the dressing room after having irked many members of the squad with the kind of power he possesses. Mbappe is also set to have a meeting with Neymar and manager Christophe Galtier to calm down any potential issues between them, as per L'Equipe. During his contract renewal process, the Frenchman was reportedly promised that he'd be the designated penalty taker and that PSG would look to sell Neymar this summer. Mbappe is also not seeing eye to eye with some decisions made by PSG sporting director Luis Campos. Barcelona have made it clear that they want Lionel Messi to return to the club next year, claims Sports' Alfredo Martinez. Joan Laporta is yet to bear the hatchet with the Argentine, but is likely to do so in time for a possible move. However, for now, Leo is only focused on winning the Qatar World Cup with Argentina and isn't thinking beyond that. He will only make a decision on his future after the World Cup, and PSG are ready to offer him a contract extension to stay beyond 2023. Leo hasn't given any indication on whether he wants to sign that deal or not, and could be tempted to return to Barca next year if their proposal appeals to him. Folks, check out new videos from our other projects. Have a good time watching. It was Football News. As always, have a nice one, and see you in a bit.